Welcome to Family Wheels. Now, before we get to the cars, a thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. They all help support this channel. I really appreciate it. In 2021, I reviewed 40 vehicles. Here are my 5 favorites in just 5 minutes. Enjoy! A much cleaner front end. This line right here, it starts almost at the very front of the car and runs the length all the way back under the belt line here, and it's somewhat reminiscent of the Accord. The latest Civic provides an excellent forward view thanks to relatively thin A-pillars and a steeper rake despite the car having the same height as its predecessor. The eye-catcher of the interior is a long strip of honeycomb trim. The seats are excellent, and I haven't always been a big fan of Honda seats. There's a real neutrality in this car. You might suspect it of having all-wheel drive. 3 of the 4 Civic specifications for 2022 come with this excellent moonroof. And the Civic may be a compact economy car, but it's got loads of room in the rear seat. The only thing that might make a person hesitant about buying one of these would be that the hatchback version. It's a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle Toyota says has the longest EV range of any PHEV. I say it's got 302 horsepower combined, and that makes it a lot of fun. You can go all electric for 68 kilometers, 42 miles. Additionally, the EV range of the Prime appears to be greater than specified. After a full charge, the estimated range was 79 kilometers, 11 more than Toyota's official claim of 68. That's 49 miles, 7 more than the spec. There's certainly a decent amount of luxury in the top spec of the RAV4. We've got the XSE all-wheel drive version and a premium package on top of that. We've got a big panoramic sunroof, which is absolutely lovely. I have a very nice head-up display in front of me. Some nice bins down there and one here for the driver. It's just the utility and the cleanness of design that impresses. So this was really just for illustration purposes. There's a number of cubic feet of cargo space in front of our Family Wheels load, but it shows you what you can do using the bed as a standard trunk with the tonneau cover closed. Underneath the bed, we have another storage space. We've got non-locking storage cubbies on either side, and inside this one, there's a 115-volt 3-prong outlet. There is a rail on each side of the bed, fairly high up, and each rail has an adjustable slider as well. Under the hood is a very successful Hyundai engine. 4-cylinder, turbocharged, 2.5 liters, used in a number of Hyundai vehicles and Genesis as well, and you get nearly 300 horsepower. I'm normally quite annoyed when an audio system doesn't have a physical knob to control it. At least it's got the plus and minus controls for the volume close to the driver. A little gimmicky thing I actually like, and that is the radio display. Looks like old-time vacuum tubes. The main target of the Mach-E seems to be the top-selling electric vehicle, the Tesla Model 3. Their prices and EV range are similar. Mach-E comes in 4 specifications. The drive battery comes in 2 sizes, 68 kilowatt hours and 88 kilowatt hours. 355 kilometers for the smaller one and 475 K for the larger unit. Multi-link suspension at the rear is doing its job very nicely, very balanced. Ford is selling thousands of the Mustang Mach-E in Canada, even though it is not eligible for a $5,000 federal subsidy because its starting price is higher than $45,000. In the U.S., all versions of the Mach-E are eligible for a $7,500 federal incentive, and a number of states also have rebates, notably California, which throws $3,500 on the pile for a total of $11,000. Basically all the performance you would get from a 3 Series in a much better value package. Good looking, lots of quality throughout, with a 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 and an itchy right foot. You could be using a fair bit of gas. The more powerful engine also gives you more torque to get up hills with ease. Like that. It's a fair bit of body lean, but with the all-wheel drive, it's quite neutral. All but the bottom spec have some type of leather seating, plus ventilation as well as heat. Both of the 6-cylinder 3.5s and the top spec 2.5 have a 16-way power adjustable driver's seat The rest of the interior is a sea of luxury and convenience, from the panoramic sunroof to the high-res digital displays and more. Infotainment controls are both touchscreen, and a control wheel I like even more than the G80's. For most people, a lower-spec GV70 will likely give them all the Genesis they desire for much less money. Well, those are the top 5 out of all the cars I reviewed this year. What do you think? Leave a comment. Of course, we appreciate it if you give us a like, and thanks for subscribing. Next time out, I'll look at some of the cars that didn't quite make the top 5 list and how they fit into some of the top stories of 2021. See you then. I'm Richard Detman. Thanks for watching Family Wheels.